Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. The legacy of Nelson Mandela and the exploitation of it, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Nearly 100 world leaders are in South Africa memorializing the late Nelson Mandela. The former president of South Africa died last week at age 95 and is a symbol of freedom all over the world. Up until 1994, South Africa was run by a racist government that enforced laws keeping the majority of its citizens, black people, down. That was called apartheid. Nelson Mandela led the fight for civil rights in his country, and the white apartheid government put him in prison for 27 years. Think about that, 27 years for trying to get equality for all South Africans. After the apartheid government collapsed, Mr. Mandela rose up to lead his nation. But with the legacy of oppression, it was a very difficult task. I was in South Africa in 1995 when that country won the World Rugby Championship. It was a great moment. Mr. Mandela was in the stands, and South Africans were deliriously happy. I enjoyed my time in that country, but the poverty was unbelievable and remains so today. As a young man, Nelson Mandela had Marxist leanings and dealt closely with communists. Check out a recent article in The Economist magazine if you want specifics on that. Anyone who knows anything about South Africa understands Mr. Mandela's philosophy. Enter the far-left MSNBC network and Al Sharpton. As we have demonstrated in the past, Sharpton is a dishonest purveyor of information, a man who could not care less about reporting what's true. Last Friday, using Nelson Mandela as cover, Sharpton attacked me.
He said about Nelson Mandela last night on Fox.
95 years old. Yeah. Nelson Mandela, I spent some time in South Africa. He was a communist, this man. Yeah. He was a communist, all right?
This is not in the 80s.
But don't you wonder where it was in South Africa? It wasn't like he was hanging out in Soweto, that Bill O'Reilly, I'm quite certain.
Well, here I am in Soweto, where I did spend some time. That woman, Karen Finney, a former spokesperson for the DNC, obviously made a mistake. So I am expecting a letter of apology from Ms. Finney by tomorrow. If she is honest, she'll send it over. If she is like Sharpton and not honest, she will not, and I'll let you know what happens tomorrow evening. As for Sharpton, he is a flat-out deceiver. Here's what I actually said about Mr. Mandela. 95 years old. Yeah. Nelson Mandela, I spent some time in South Africa. He was a communist, this man. Yeah. He was a communist, all right? But he was a great man. What he did for his people was stunning. The sacrifices that he made. He could have repudiated it and got out of that prison. He wouldn't do it. So you can see that Sharpton cut out all of the context, as he has done many times before. Now, any other commentator on national TV would have been fired for doing that. But NBC seems to be afraid of Sharpton. The thing is, Sharpton uses the occasion of Nelson Mandela's death to dishonestly attack people he doesn't like. They don't come lower.